Good morning.
I had no idea you were coming here. That's crazy.
I'm here to sell you cookies, bro.
Good morning.
Good morning. What you having this morning? Biscoff? Really? Late night, eh?
It actually was a late night.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, we had like live group Bible study last night, and then afterwards I was craving KFC.
Guys, you heard it. Athlete's diet.
Those zinger wings slap sometimes. And then yeah, anyways, I got an easy day today, so I was able to sleep in a bit.
People are gonna know your whole house after a
It's
while.
not that big. You can literally just go. It's quite nice though, come on, people.
It's pretty cool. So what's the red lights for?
I got a red light there. So then at night, I try not put lights on. I know, I'm so weird like that, dude. I'll eat Biscoff and KFC and things like this sometimes, but then I do try be weirdly healthy with like, now I've got beef tallow hair conditioner.
Oh my word.
And then I've got like red light because of Paul Saladino. I don't know if you know this guy, Paul Saladino. He put me on. He was like, red light, the LED from white light is like flashing or something like that, and makes you like real wired. So at night I put the red light on so I can just. This one's beautiful. Come unpackage my box. Schnoz strips and mouth tape.
Mouth tape as well for when you sleep.
Yeah.
Do you snore?
I actually don't, luckily, but I know my brother does, my parents do, so I might gift them this because
Apparently it's good for your jawline. I don't think you need it.
yeah, no, I just use it for performance. I used it in Spain last year, the back end of last year, like a lot of the triathletes use it, and I was like, okay, let me try this. And obviously, like, it's one of those things, just like, I don't know, nutrition and stuff, that you can't really feel the difference, but you gotta trust the difference.
Yeah, like trust the
And
process.
I would say like I felt the difference. I could definitely feel that I breathed through my nose, but the problem was it always came off when I was swimming. So then I was looking for a company that had like a different sort of grip to it, and luckily the one that had the stuff was actually a South African company called Schnoz. It just launched, so then we chatted, and they were like, they'd love to have me on board, to have someone like to legitimize the company. It's just like okay, so I don't have like, when I close my mouth and I breathe, you don't hear me breathing, but then you get so I think I have like a normal nasal or whatever, gap or whatever you call it, but it's like the top end, it just like opens it up, but then you get like people that you can hear them when they close their mouth, you can hear them breathe, and I'm sure for those,
That's me. I have a deviated septum, so it's hard to
deviated
breathe.
septums. So you put this on, it opens it up, and yeah. And now this one, like if you put this on, my biggest problem is trying to get it off at the end of the day. So it's pretty cool. I mean, you look like, I think you could rock.
Look like an athlete.
So I don't use it for everything. I only use it for my hard sessions. Like, so I've got an easy day today, so I won't use it. But when I'm trying to like get that 1%, 2%, I'll definitely use it. But I think that's for performance, and then for other people, like they can just use it for like seriously just breathing better when they train. And I think sleeping is honestly the biggest thing for this. That camera up right now.
It's open. It's on. What's up?
It is almost a shape.
You're getting better at this, eh?
Thanks, bro.
You did your first gym session on Monday.
Yeah. Bro, wrecked me. I never gym, never. And I need to gym to get stronger. So we're starting with Vaden, which you saw in 2 videos back, the massage therapist. He's also got a team, and he's a,
Where's their gym based?
Performance trainer. Under Kauai. They're like in the middle of Stellenbosch. Anyways, so we did this maximum strength test where I had to do like max pull-ups, max push-ups, max jump like distance. Then I had to like max calf raises, max quad, just to like test like.
Oh, so you kind of kills you.
So it's and each max was 3. So like, let's say for the calves, it wasn't just like 1. It was like 1, 2, 3, and it's like a machine that measures not only your max weight, but how much you go to max. Wrecked for the next couple of days, but anyways, yeah, that was rough. But I've had a few rough days. I think in the last video I said, oh, like, I'm ready, but I don't know, something's been weird going on in my body. Like, I don't know if I got a virus or something, but like my heart rate's super high and my time to exhaustion is really quick, and I've no capabilities of pushing. So we have unfortunately gone back into easy training, and that's where we are at. So I'm taking a recovery day from my recovery day from my recovery day. So I'm just in this recovery cycle until I get better. I have a goal, like I've got a goal coming up, and your body's just telling you no. And my mind's telling you yeah.
That's a good. Those gear knobs are turning there.
I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna tell you about this. So I'm getting a calorie app. I know it sounds crazy, to make sure I'm eating enough calories. I've never counted calories in my life, so I am going to download this one. It's called Calorie AI, and essentially, yeah, it is. It seems pretty easy. You just take a photo of your food, and it tells you exactly how many calories you have. And it's gonna tell me in 3, 2, 1. Finalizing results. 150 calories, oatmeal, 5 grams protein, 27 grams carbs, 5 grams fat, health score 8 out of 10. Boom. I don't want to lose weight. I want to maintain to pick up, because I need to find more bike power, and weight helps bike power.
Big watts.
As you can see right here, I've got myself the biggest dinner plate you'll ever come across in your life. Let's go riding, baby.
There goes my mic.
Okay. It's a good day today, and I want to ride outside, but my videographer's here, so I'm forced to ride inside so he can talk to me and you can listen to me. It's kind of
that's my fault.
kind of nonsense. Any Uber drivers want to apply for a job? We need someone to ride next to me. Because I need to hear some interesting stuff. Oh, why am I struggling?
Yeah.
I can't. Training's hard, bro. I'm so tired on that Ironman. And yeah, so I mentioned it already. I'm doing a recovery day from a recovery day from a recovery day. We tried to start training on Monday, but it hasn't gone according to plan. The body's not responding. So instead of forcing, we're trying to listen to the body and just continue with easy training, which is very stressful because there's races approaching. But yeah, I think like for the viewer who is probably an average working man just trying to get fitter, I think you've got to always remember that you have to listen to your body, especially when you're changing seasons, because now is the time to get sick, right? And if you push through when you're not supposed to, there's a good chance you'll get sick, and the last thing I want is to get sick. So we are making sure we are listening to my body as best as possible. I'm not taking him off. Everyone must know I am an Ironman. Allowed to be in my videos anytime.
Hello, Priscilla. Good morning.
How about you?
Good, and you?
Oh, good, thank you.
To play soccer, eh?
Soccer.
Yeah.
So.
Now he's fully kitted. He got all my previous sponsors, because I got a new sponsor, previous sponsor.
That's cool.
Always fun when you can do that, man.
Yeah, get that.
I'm going to get dressed.
That gel. Very nice.
It's good, eh?
Very nice. The banana was pretty good. I'm yet to taste the cola.
It's like it tastes like a Steri Stumpy, bro.
What, the cola?
No, the banana. Like it's like a I don't know. It's like it's very sweet, but it's like a. Like the really cool thing about 226 is like they got 1 million products. So the guys, they tell me like you're not gonna like everything. Like if you don't like something, it's fine. I don't like your bar. Like I don't like the bar.
Yeah.
So I don't order the bar. They're not gonna tell me, oh, like sell this bar because I really don't like the bar. Whereas like this stuff I really like, so I push it because I believe in it and I like it. Imagine athletes could get like public holidays and stuff.
Training.
Yeah.
Training holidays.
Ain't no way, brother. Ain't no way. Is from C6. It's a size 58 tooth chain ring, 1 by, which essentially means I don't spin out anywhere, anytime. I've obviously got different sizes depending on the course. They're fully customizable, so I wanted the black spray paint. They can do whatever you want. Hit them up. They're the goats, they're the best. I'm just finding the question. Okay, at the end of this YouTube video, we're going through a few questions that all of you guys have asked. Okay, from Santiago, Mexico. How do you recover from the amount of effort? Do you have a special routine you do after races, hard workouts? Greetings from Mexico. Greetings, brother. It really depends, like per the race. It's very different. I think obviously the longer it is and the deeper you go, the more it takes to recover. That's pretty obvious. And even for myself as a professional, I'm still trying to work all of this out. I am, as I've mentioned a few times in this video, I'm now 2.5 weeks after my Ironman and I'm still struggling. It's my first race doing the Ironman, so I don't really know how to recover. I can talk from my other races, 70.3s and Olympic distances. These races have always been pretty easy to bounce back from, and the biggest thing has just been like the mental shift, which I've always said, turn your mental from I have to I get to. But I think it's so cliche, but listen to your body. My body right now, through my heart rate, through my perceived effort, through my motivation, through a lot of different indicators, they're telling me that I'm not ready to push. And now as a pro athlete, we say, okay, I'm gonna push through that. But then what happens is in 2 weeks time, you fall off. So I'm listening to my body, which is new for me. I usually push through, but as I'm getting older, I'm getting a little bit more wiser. That's question 1. Okay, here's a good one. Zach Waters. How do you go about contacting brands for sponsorships? Okay, yeah, this is a big question and for a lot of youngsters. First things first is you got to have a brand. You have to work out what your brand is, and that brand needs to be true and authentic to who you are and what you believe in. Like, you can't fake a brand. You've got to really sit down and be like, what is the message I'm trying to put out there? How am I going to tell this message? And just like the training is consistency and hard work, so is creating a brand. I've been working on my brand since I was 14, 15. Yeah, sure, the last year and a half I've really put the foot on the pedal with it. But I've always been telling, I guess, this like inspirational, vulnerable open up my life story that has kind of just escalated, and I've gotten better at it. So I think before you approach sponsors, you need to realize that you've got to have a brand to present to them. And often if you create a good brand, you won't really have to reach out to many, they'll reach out to you. So I think stop focusing on like always what you can get or what you want to get from a sponsor, and focus on yourself and the brand you're creating, because if you create an attractive brand, it will sell. There's always this thing of like influencers versus athletes, how the influencers take our sponsors, but the thing is the influencers are focusing on their brand and the athletes are just focusing on training. And I always say, like, in any job you're gonna have to do stuff you don't want to do. Like if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you can't think it's all going to be choosing what you want to do. So as an athlete, we have to train, that's the part we love, but you got to create a brand outside of it. I'm very fortunate that I enjoy sharing a bit of my life. So that's one thing is I'll say focus on your brand. And then the next thing, when you're reaching out to sponsors, you got to have a pitch. You got to tell them why they should invest in you, whether that's investing in the dream, whether that's knowing that you can push sales traffic to their company or their website. You got to have a pitch for them, and you got to not be greedy in the beginning. Like you just have to establish that relationship first. There's nothing worse for a brand when you come there and demand this and demand that with no actual source of reasoning or understanding as to why you're demanding this or that. Yeah, so I'll just be on here for the next 90 minutes. It's really, half the battle is actually really boring. Like this is a very boring day, 90 minutes easy spin, and I'll do like a 45-minute easy run, mobility work, and then I will have a massage this afternoon, go for a coffee with friends, and make sure I get a nap in. And that's my Thursday recovery day. There's not much more to it. As I've mentioned already, I've got a big goal coming up in June, Ironman Cairns, and Stepping Stone in Aix-Provence 70.3 in about 4 or 5 weeks. So training's going to ramp up. We're going to get a little bit more behind the scenes, and yeah, I'll show you that training and my philosophy for training is coming soon. But yeah, other than that, I'll be here just grinding away.
Till next time.
Till next time, buddy.